Yeah, there you go.
We do have to look at that, though, because we have very minimal rain chances in the days ahead. Monday is really the more guaranteed day to see some wet weather potential, but for now it's looking pretty dry. We're looking at a disturbance now in the tropics. There could be a named storm this weekend. Currently it sits just north of the Cuba area, looking just south of Miami. And while it's not yet named, it could become the first storm of the season as we get into the next couple of days. There's an 80% chance for tropical development. It would be named Arthur, and it likely would stay out to sea. We're watching for the storm to kind of meander up the coastline, but out over open water. There's a cold front that's going to be on its way, pushing through our region at the end of the weekend into early next week, and that will help to steer Arthur offshore. It's likely to create some rip current risk, possibly some high surf, and maybe even a few rain showers up near the Outer Banks, with the entirety of the Carolinas coastline staying clear of any real direct impact. All of the models right now really push the storm system farther out to sea. So over the next few days, as it likely will develop, it shouldn't become a real concern for our coast. Locally, we are looking at a couple clouds building in today. We should stay pretty much dry, though, as we have beautiful conditions developing. Temperatures sit in the 50s and 60s right now. The high in the upstate gets to 82, warmer than it's been. Mountain towns, you get up to 78 degrees today, really looking good and mainly dry. So as we rate your day on the Carolina Sky Meter, we're going perfect 10. I actually bumped it up a notch, considering it's going to get hotter and a little stickier this weekend. And we'll also start to see small rain chances build back in. There's a fairly comfortable dew point right now, well into the 50s. But the dew point helps us measure how much moisture is in the air. And when it's in that 50-degree range, it's still pretty pleasant. It's not until that dew point goes up into the 60s and 70s that it becomes more uncomfortable. And that's likely what's going to happen over the weekend. We're going to start to feel that humidity that will increase a small chance for passing rain and maybe a brief thunderstorm as highs reach the low to mid 80s tomorrow and then the upper 80s by Sunday. Monday of next week, that's again when we have a better chance for rain and a few thunderstorms to roll back through. Now to get your riding forecast, sponsored by Harley-Davidson of Greenville. If you do want to ride this weekend, just prepare for the heat. It looks good, especially in the mornings to ride, as it'll be a little more comfortable then. Mountain towns, riding this weekend looks great. Watch out for the late day storm chance, though it's fairly small. Riding in the morning is your better bet to stay dry.